Right, evening Craig and gang, feeling good I hope, said Alex Macklin. Yeah, I'm genuinely excited for the game on Sunday. Normally at this point of the season when the title's wrapped up and you have a few games to go, it's difficult. It's difficult to keep the positive energy and the momentum, but I do think it's fair to say that there are bragging rights at stake this weekend, and we're going to want to beat Arsenal in our own patch. We don't want to give them any encouragement or anything to be hopeful about going into next season. So for me, and do you know what? Let's ask a poll. I'm going to ask the chat. Does this game against Arsenal matter on Sunday? So I'm going to ask you that for the first poll of the night. Right, so does the result against Arsenal on Sunday still matter? Yes or no? For me, it definitely does. If it was any other team, probably not. But the fact that it is Arsenal and there has been that little bit of a spiky edge over the past few months to it, I'm going to say for me, yes, it very, very much does matter. But we'll see what the poll says when we come back to it in a while. He did then confirm that Conor Bradley will start against Arsenal. Went on to say, let's not compare Conor Bradley with Trent. They're also two very different types. We all see the potential. Very talented player. Unfortunately, hasn't been fit throughout the whole season. Become a good player if you have to be available every week. He said if Conor would have been available for the Chelsea game, he would have started the game, and that there's a fair chance he'll be starting the game on Sunday. Went on to speak about Trent to say if a good player is leaving, the next very good player will step up. And also, everyone who's a fan of Liverpool, disappointed he's leaving, a very good fullback is leaving. So that was the Trent Alexander-Arnold stuff that was covered by the manager in the press conference today. But again, let me know your thoughts on the team at the weekend. I think we're going full strength, personally. And I think it does matter. Harty said, I want us to smash Arsenal at the weekend. End of. So do I. I do. I want them to... Yeah, I want them to feel the power of Anfield, and I want them to understand why we won the league and they're second. And also, let's look at it from a purely physiological standpoint. They played midweek against Paris while our boys were on a little mini break sunning themselves. So certainly our lads should be rested up, and there's no excuse for fatigue ahead of the game. I can't imagine that they will have themselves on the beach mentally, because this is a game that's going to matter to them. They're not going to want to give Arsenal any encouragement going into next season. So, yeah, right now, it's been a bad week for Arsenal. They've been knocked out of the Champions League. They have to give us a guard of honour, and we got to back up that guard of honour with 3 points, in my opinion. So, I agree. Got to go and beat them. Right, we've had over 1,000 votes, so we can end the poll. And does the result against Arsenal on Sunday still matter? 74% of people that voted said absolutely the result does matter. And I would put myself in that group of people as well. I didn't like us losing against Chelsea for various reasons, but Arsenal, we've got to go out there and get stuck in. Alec Carey said, after Chelsea winning, we cannot afford again to be beaten by a London team, especially in second place semi-final. I agree. Look, I don't want us to lose to Arsenal, full stop. I just don't. I don't want to give them or their fans anything to cling on to. So, they're a weird bunch, by the way. So I was talking about Arteta's delusional comments, and somehow some Arsenal fans jump into the comments of that to talk about us being obsessed with them. Their manager's the one coming out with stupid points, and somehow we're obsessed with them for calling him out on his stupidity. I give up, genuinely, but I'm not going to stop. And you'll see that when you watch the preview video tomorrow for the Arsenal game. Craig Smugathon is what it should be called, because it's basically just me grinning, making digs at Arsenal and throwing in a team selection along the way.